Choren. With number 5, Siu Du. With number 6, Yong Ling Ling. With number 7, Pen Quang Shu. With number 8, Yaxi Wan. With number 9, Sihan Hiang. With number 10, Yuen Ling. With number 15, Xiang Kun Zhang. With number 14, Pen Shu. Number 18, Zichi Shu. Number 24, Yaxi Liang. Number 27, Lin Zhao. Coach of this team, Music One, and assistant coach, Nan Chen. And now, country Canada, with number 1, Agot Bakir. Number 2, Nandien Yench. Number 3, Mila Holloway. Number 4, Olivia Liang. Number 6, Infiama and Wabing. Number 7, Marie-Grace Tully. Number 11, Jasmine Basco. Number 12, Silas Ford. Number 17, Veronica and Cloud. Number 21, Rachel Coco. Number 23, Avery Hamel. And number 30, Sarah Bergman. Coach of this team, Marco Davis, and assistant of the coach, Natalie Anchova. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite to stand up for the national anthem. Dámy a pánové, nyní se prosím postavte, zazní národní hymny. We start with anthem of China. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Kenya. The referees for the game are Internacionalistas Roma, Lithuania.
Well, hello and a very warm welcome here to Stades Arena Vadova in Brno, Czechia. And we continue with the FIBA U19 Women's Basketball World Cup for 2025. Great to have you coming for this match here in Group B between Canada and China. Canada coming to this match unbeaten. Two big wins in their previous matches against Portugal, 88-49, and Nigeria by 113-42. China coming with losses to Nigeria, 93-88, a close one, that one, and then they were beaten pretty soundly by Portugal by 75-50. 52. Yes, thanks for joining us. Glenn Lama's my name, and you can follow us at Next Gen Hoops on Instagram and X. And thanks for watching on the YouTube channel here at FIBA Basketball. And why not subscribe too and get aboard one of the 3 tiers that we have to unlock exclusive content, enjoy member-only videos, and access our dedicated Discord server. It'll be great to have you along and join the growing community today. Yes, Canada are certainly one of the strongest teams here, and if they are at form here, they're going to be hard to beat in this match. Here are the referees: Gintaras Makimasialusis of Lithuania, Kimiko Kumagai of Japan, and Arnold Masoya of South Africa. Is China look good in parts against Portugal in their last game? Here is their starting 5, and one player to keep a watch on is Koja Ran, number 1. She's averaging 23 points per game at 49%. She's taking 11 rebounds for China. She's been a star. So too has number 10, Li Yuqian. She's averaging 14 points per game. The head coach on the right of screen there is Guajie Wang, the head coach. Very experienced coach at under age level in China. Well, Canada's starting 5-2 is powerful. There's a couple of players to keep your eye on, including number 12, Silas Swords. She represented Canada at the Olympic Games in Paris last year. She's the youngest Canadian Olympic basketballer in history. Also joining her in the starting 5, Aoife Nawabi and Jasmine Basco. Keep your eye on her. She's averaging 8 points per game and taking nailing 8 assists as well. Avery Howell is going well for Canada, 10 points per game at 62%. Marlo Davis, can't quite see him, but he's just giving his final instructions there, just in front of Holloway there. But Canada is shooting the ball at 49% in their 2 games. Outstanding percentage. And they are also deadly beyond the arc as well. 50% 3-pointers being dropped at the moment. Compared to China, 26% and 37%. So China are going to have to really lift their percentage and really lift their performance on defense if they are going to worry the Canadians in this clash. Don't forget, too, that all 15 teams do qualify for the round of 16. The group matches are essentially seeding matches for the round of 16. So each team will still have a chance to win the title at the conclusion of this match. But the stronger you finish in your pool, the higher seeding you get, and the easier draw you get through to the round of 16. So Canada, if they get the win here, will top Group B, and they'll place the 4th placed team from Group A in the next round. So here we go. Let's get this game underway. China against Canada here at the FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup in Czechia 2025. And a good hustle for the ball to start the game. So thank you for joining us wherever you're watching. It's great to have your company. And we wish both teams the best here in this clash. And straight away, China have earned a turnover. Almost stolen straight there back by the Canadian team. Basco was in there. She is got eyes like a hawk. The Chinese team are going to have to be very wary of Jasmine Basco in this game. Now here's Ran, being the most effective of the Chinese players to date in this tournament. It's come off Canada, so it's... In fact, no, it hasn't. It's come off China. Now there's a little confusion as to who's got possession, but the official is convinced that it's come off a Chinese player, so it's Canadian ball. And here comes Basco again. Most of these Canadian players are already at American colleges or about to start at American colleges. Basco trying to find some room, can't nail that jumper, but there she is getting her own rebound. That's a good pass back to Parchment. And in fact, it's Avery Howell rather getting the first points of the game. Nice job from Howell. Now China looking to keep the pace high, but they've turned the ball over. That was a beautiful outlet pass to Buzzco. She's got Howell with her. Cross court it goes to Swords, who nails the three. Silas Swords, Canada off to a fantastic start and a bit of full court pressure as well for the Chinese team. Shu under pressure early. Now Do, and there's going to be an 8-second violation. So, gee, that was a close call, but that high press from the Canadian team worked the treat. What about that three-pointer from Swords to get things underway for her? Silas Swords averaged 16 points per game in the 2 games at this tournament already, and she's a veteran of the previous Under-19 World Cup as well. So Canada missed that 3, and here they come again, China. Ran over to Lee. Ran, that's a nice pass back over to Ran. Can't nail that jumper. The Canadians will be watching her very closely. She's been very impressive in the 2 games China have played, but straight away another 3 goes up, and well, lovely offensive rebound taken there by Nyawabi, and there's another 3 going down from Howell. Wow, Canada's long-range shooting is very good. Now here's Ran. Can't nail that jumper, and Swords has the rebound. Canada off to a great start here, 8-0, and it's come off one of the Canadian players, Nyawabi. Yufi Nyawabi, who's at Liberty University in Virginia. There's just a couple of the younger players in the Canadian team who are yet to be picked up by American colleges. And I'm sure we're going to see a bit of Brooke McLeod and Mary Grace Tale in this game as well. But all the other players, all the other 10 are at American colleges or about to start, as I touched on. Here's Howell. Nyawabi. Nice fake there. Almost, well, there was some contact, but the referee didn't blow his whistle on that occasion. Now China are under pressure again to cross that halfway line within the 8 seconds. Oh, they did it by the skin of their teeth. Here's Ran. And that's come off Canada, so it's going to be 12 seconds on the shot clock for China. Here is China again, 10 on the shot clock. That's a nice strong move. That was just a little bit hard from Liang though, and here come Canada once more. This is Swords. Swords looking to put a move on Ran. Howell. Now here's Buzzco. Gets the screen from Nyawabi, and that's a nice shot from Jasmine Buzzco, her first 2 points of the game. They are making no race of this one, are they, Canada? 10-0 early in this one. I thought just yet of a timeout by the Chinese coach, Wang. One other feature of the Canadian performances so far in these first 2 games is the regular rotation of all of the squad. They've all had good minutes in this tournament so far. No one's been overworked or overly relied on in the first 2 wins they've had. Unfortunately, that was Liang losing her footing. And now here comes Canada on the break again. Swords. Can't get that weight right on that layup that time. Parchment back to Swords. Sarah Parchment again. That's a nice strong move by Parchment. Swords up there to contest, and she's got it. Oh, fantastic shot with 1 second left on the shot clock. Silas Swords, 5 points for her. Canada up 12-0. Wonderful start for them. Stolen by Buzzco. Laid off. Can't complete the deal was Brooke McLeod, and now China off to the races. Big contest for the rebound. Swords trying hard, but she's been out-rebounded there. Zhang with that. Not going to nail that one, and that's come off Swords. Should be China possession, and it is. Some more subs being made. by Canada. Looks like a timeout might be called as well. Yes, indeed. In fact, the timeout has been called by Coach Wang of China, with Canada up 12-0 with 5:47 to play in the first. Yes, the FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup here in Brno in Czechia. And Canada leading 12-0 early in this match. We're in Group B. Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and also join one of our tiers to unlock exclusive content. You've got 3 choices there: rookie, starter, or MVP. What a steal. Down court comes Holloway. Wonderful steal. That was as clean as you'll get. It's like she picked it out of a dishwasher. Here she is putting up the 3. Holloway, and she gets it. Well, what a wonderful start to the game for Mila Holloway. The steal and then the 3-pointer. Wonderful start by the University of Michigan. She's going to be a sophomore student shortly. And there's China's first points of the game. Nice job to Lee. That's been hard-earned indeed. Makia is on there too now for Canada. And here's Holloway once more. Lovely little pass into Parchment. 2 more for Canada. Shooting the ball very effectively at the moment at 50% exactly. 7 from 14. Nice pass into Liang. And that rolls in nicely. So Liang gets her first 2 points of the game. Last couple of buckets have been solid from China. Oh! Another outstanding long-range shot. Boy, these Canadians are dialed in from beyond the arc, aren't they? They are 4 from 6 in the game. Remember, they came into this game with a 50% success rate from the 3-point line. They are certainly, if they keep shooting like this, going to be a contender in this tournament. Canada, remember, actually qualified by finishing second at the FIBA Under-18 America Cup last year. They lost to the United States in the final, 80-69. It's an 11-point win to the USA. USA going well in this tournament in Group A. Fascinating to see what happens if they meet later on in the tournament. There's some very good players in this Canadian team. Let's see what Holloway is going to cook up here. McLeod back to Howell, and now Holloway again. Lovely rotation of the ball by the Canadian team. However, there's an illegal screen there by Makia, and she is going to be picked up for the foul. So here comes China. The foul went on a Coco, number 21. Illegal screen. Now China under pressure again. Boy, now, the Canadians just a little bit aggressive. The foul going on Holloway this time. Holloway very aggressive there. They've got their eyes on the ball, haven't they, the Canadian team? They have been right from the start. All want to impress their coach, Marlo Davis. Liang, lovely spin move, and that's a very strong finish there from Liang Yachi. She's got 4 points for China now. Holloway. Into McLeod. There's the three from Muck here, just away, and it's going to be China possession. Howell almost got the rebound there. Marlo Davis got to be happy with his performance so far. Appointed as head coach last year, 2024. Took this team to the FIBA Under-18 AmeriCup. This is, by the way, the 11th meeting between these two nations at a FIBA Under-19 Women's World Cup. And getting into this game, they're actually 5 apiece. Here comes Howell. Holloway back to Howell. Holloway with that 3, and there's Liang with the rebound. Pushing the pass nicely is Lee. Going to pull up for the mid-range jumper. Can't nail it, though. Yeah, the last meeting between these two was back at the last tournament in 2023, and Canada prevailed in that game 83-62. The Canadian team certainly looks strong in the 2025 tournament for sure. Now Yitch is out there now, and she's going to open her account. She is averaging 10 points per game at 50%. Nyadieng Yitch. All of these Canadian players have very good numbers. They really are a true team out there. You can see them playing tough defense all the way down to the end of the 24 seconds that China have. Shot clock down to 3. Just short with that one. China getting a few more looks now, which is good. That shot came in from Jiang. And there's Yitch again. And she's going to be fouled. And looks like she might go to the free throw line. This will be the first visit to the line in the game. Yitch, University of Florida. She is going to be heading down there to begin her college career at the conclusion of this tournament. Yitch at the line now. 67% from the free throw line in her 2 previous games for Canada at this tournament, and she's 2 from 2 there as Canada increased their lead to 19. In fact, to 18. Don't want to rob China of a point, do I? Could get in trouble. Here they come, the Chinese. Liang, who's been arguably the most impressive of the Chinese players to date in this clash. She's very determined to do something with that ball. 3 ball is just away, and Canada. Here comes Yitch again. Leung. Back to Holloway, and Yitch again. Yitch, one of the taller players in this Canadian team. She's just under 6 feet tall, 5'11". That's 181, and there's a lovely finish from Buzzco. Jasmine Buzzco, she's all class, the point guard. 4 points for her in the game. Here's Lee. Yonglin Lee has another, ooh, so close to another steal there for Buzzco, but she's going to pick up the foul. It'll be her first personal. Almost got away with Buzzco. She's been averaging 2 steals a game. Holloway, she was impressive in her first stint on court. Iwabi's going to take a seat on the bench too, as we see Peilin Zhu settle into the game. And there's Liang again, taking up good position there around Sarah Parchman. And that's 6 points to Liang now. Showing a bit more form in this game compared with their previous game, as Silas Swords helps herself to 2 more. She's got 7. She's the leading scorer in the game so far. 1 above Liang. Liang has 6 of China's 8 points in this first quarter. Ooh, it's been more to come off that Chinese player. Whether Buzzco might have just got a fingernail on it. But in the end, Lee, it's been more to come off her. So here's Canada with more possession. Another chance for a basket here in these last 30 seconds. Buzzco again, look at the space down the lane. 3-point play, all class, Jasmine Buzzco. Capitalised on the space in the paint and made no mistake there Weighted that layup just superbly. 3-point play. Not completed, though, by Buzzco, but she's getting another chance, and she accepts it. Bonus 2 points there for Jasmine Buzzco. Now, China going to settle it down for the last play here of the first quarter. Nice pass into Liang. Trying to get around Swords, and she did, but couldn't quite nail it. Now, Swords got 4 seconds here. There's the pass to Yitch. Ooh, hard luck there for Yitch. Another day they would have dropped in and counted for 2 more for Canada. Stunning first quarter by the Canadian team. They have dominated the first 10 minutes, and they lead 32 points to 8. Well, China came into this game knowing that they were facing a very good team, and it's panned out that way in the first 10 minutes. Canada up by 32 points to 8. They're shooting the ball at 57%, 50% from the three-point line. They've already grabbed 13 rebounds to just 7 for China, and they've already nailed 5 assists as well. On the individual stats, Buzzco's the leading scorer with 8. Swords with 7 for Canada as we get the second quarter underway. Liang, though, is going great. 6 points for China. She's number 24. She's on the bench at the moment. And that 3 miss, and here comes this powerful Canadian team again. Sarah Parchment. Oh, Parchment hammered there, but she gets a good pass away, and there's a foul there on Tali. And it's going to be Tali, I think, that will go to the line there. Tali in Ontario at the moment, the 18-year-old. Doesn't turn 19 until next year. Canada have got one 17-year-old in their team, Brooke McLeod. Quite a few 17-year-olds in the China team who are here with quite a young team. There's 5 of their 12 players are 17. So they technically could all still play at the next tournament as well. Here is Zhang. Wang with that 3. Zhang with an offensive rebound. That was a really good one from her. And Shu misses the 3. Picked up by Swords. Paris Olympian comes down quarters. Parchment. Oh, fantastic shot from Sarah Parchment. Love the confidence from way outside the arc there. These Canadian players are sharp shooters. Are giving up a few fouls though. That was Tali just getting a little bit aggressive. Parchment's sitting down. Geez, that 3 was good. Here comes Coco again. So all of the Canadian players have already seen court time, and we're only early in the second quarter. Beautiful outlet pass. Howell's off to the races. 2 more for Canada. Howell's up to 7. All of the Chinese players have had action on court already too, as both coaches are keen to rotate and give all of their players the opportunity to show their skills in this clash. Don't forget, if you're on Instagram or X, follow us at Next Gen Hoops. Join us for all of the info and chat that you're going to get from these young players. 3 seconds on the shot clock for China here. And then that is a foul right at the end of the 24 seconds. Player fouled was Wang Jianjin. Wang. So Basco just getting her timing wrong there as she just moved into the path there of Wang. So Wang, this is China's first visit to the free throw line in the game. And Wang gets 1 from 2 on that visit. That first free throw miss was her first miss from the line in the tournament. Mila Holloway once more. Got great depth, the Canadian team. All 12 of these players could start. Tough choice for Marlo Davis. It's Holloway. Right on target again. They are amazing from three-point line. That is 6 from 10, 60%. And a number of the Canadian players have already got threes. We'll have a look in just a moment after this set here from China. And that's gathered by Tali for Canada. Here they come again. Beautiful ball. Nicely salvaged. Markia back to Holloway. Swords has it now. Swords creating space under the basket. Can't nail a fadeaway though, and it's rebounded there nicely by Xu. Wang now for China. Yes, 5 Canadians have already nailed three-pointers in this game. 5 different players. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Holloway being the only Canadian player to nail more than one so far. She's 2 from 2, but Markia's got one. Swords, Howell, Parchment. Now the other players to have nailed three-pointers. Canada already racked up 41 points at an outstanding 59%. 1. 8 on the shot clock for China, and it's gone off Canada's Akoko, so going to be China ball. One. 4 on the shot clock. China got to get a little wriggle on here. Nice basket there from Xu. Her first points of the game right at the end of the 24 seconds. China hit double figures. Tali. It's a nice layup from Makia, isn't it? Very nicely finished. Good pass from Tali as well. Makia up to 5 points. Canada's shooting percentage goes over 60% again. Shoot from long range. She's away. Rebounds kind for China though. Wang's got it. Wang with the 3. First of the game for them. Up until that point, they were 0 from 5 from three-point line, and Wang nails one. Good on her as we see Canada. And we look to see what the response is going to be from the Canadian team, and how too much space in the paint there for her to drive home. She's got 9. Now here is Zhao. Blocked, but the foul was called by the referee just before that block from Rachel Akoko. There's the contact there from Mary Grace Tali. So she's going to check out of the game. Swords coming out as well. Swords coming out with already 7 points and 5 rebounds. So at the line here is the 18-year-old Lin Zhao. She goes to Beijing Normal University in the nation's capital. And she gets the second free throw to fall. So Zhao checks out and back in comes Koja Ran. Good pressure from China. They've won it. Oh, but their stay in possession was not very long, was it? As Howell tipped it back to Makia. Strong play coming in from Rachel Okoko again there. Lures the foul. Not much Zhu could do there, but concede the foul. 5:30 left in this second period. Howell with 3 more. Yes. Avery Howell. She goes to University of Washington. She's actually just moving there from the University of South Carolina. Just about to swap schools as we see China. The 7 on the shot clock. There goes the 3 again from Wang. Second 3 from her in the game. Back to back, in fact. Nice stuff. 18 points for China now. Here's McLeod. Makia. She's already got 1-3. Not far away from a second. Well rebounded there by McLeod. Got herself an excellent position. How? That's Leung. Can't nail this shot at the free throw line, but again, it's been rebounded by Canada. Now Howell for another 3, and there she goes again, Avery Howell. Canada cracked 50, and Howell has 15 points now. Ran hasn't got going in this game just yet. She was very impressive against Portugal in the last game, and unfortunately that little hot streak of Wang has been broken with that missed 3, and Marquez got it. Canada 2 from 2 in this tournament heading into this game. Concealed top spot with victory here, and it's well on track for that to happen. Hard luck there for Du Ziyu. Their play being ruled going to be Canada possession. Timeout on the floor. It's Canada up 51-18. Yes, the FIBA Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup here from Czechia. Thank you for your company. Don't forget, head to the official FIBA Under-19 Women's website. Sample all the information like live stats, schedules, standings, news, highlights, more. There's heaps of stuff there for you to enjoy. Make sure you go to the official website. Just go to FIBA Basketball or FIBA.basketball and follow your nose to this tournament. It's 51-18 here. We're in Group B for this match. Final group match for both nations. Canada 2-0 and China 0-2 into this game. And here come China with the ball now. And Wang, he's now 2 3-pointers recently. Speaking of threes, fortunately that one's just missed from Peileen Xu. And here comes Canada. Busko, beautiful ball. Not converted though, unfortunately, from Nawalby. And here comes China. Zhang. Liang. Trying to create space for another player. Han with the three, or Ran rather, with three rather, and it's been rebounded by Busko. Canada can't get that one, and the rebound for once goes away from Canada as well. Nuabi couldn't grab that one. Three is away this time from Zhang. Busko's just going to slow the play down just a touch here with 2:40 left in the second. McLeod kicks it across to Jasmine Busko, and she's away. A couple of little heat checks now for Canada as their shooting percentage drops from 60 back to just under 54 now. And there's the strength and athleticism of Koja Ran to the fore there. Trying to get good looks. Before this game, she was averaging 23 points per game at 49% and grabbing 11 rebounds as well. So far, she hasn't got any points, and it's just got the 2 rebounds. But here she is at the free throw line now. She's been going at 82% in the tournament from the free throw line. And that's just going to get a little boost now with those two succeeding. So China up to 20 now. Here's Canada playing at pace once again. Oh, almost lost. Picked up by Swords, and there goes the 3 from Busko. She's away this time. Nice rebound from Run this time. Almost stolen, but now China might open up for them. Yeah, wayward pass there, picked up by McLeod. Gets it back, and that's nice play by McLeod, but can't nail the layup. And that pass is just a touch too strong down there for Lee. So score remains 51-20. Top scorer in the game is Avery Howell with 15 points. She's shooting the ball at 75%, including 3 three-pointers. Been an outstanding form, Avery Howell. She got close to making the Olympic Games as well. Silas Swords did make the squad, and Avery Howell was an alternate for that tournament, but just didn't quite make it. But very close to making. You can kind of see why, given the skills that she's shown in this game already. Liang. Run, looking for that screen from Liang so she can get up a three-pointer, and she does, and she's fell beyond the arc there by Parchment. Run with those 2 free throws now will go to the line for 3 free throws. Minimal contact there by Sarah Parchment, but referees are always pretty strict on that contact. So Koja Ran again. Going well at the free throw line, isn't she? That's 4 from 4 in the game so far. 5 from 5. Good stuff. So she's got 5 points. All of them free throws. Love this from China. Some full court pressure here on Silas Swords. But she gets out of it effectively well there as Parchment powers down court. Strong finish there from Sarah Parchment. Run again. Parchment, by the way, with that free throw, has 7 points now. 3 is missed by Lee, and here comes Canada again. Busko. Put up the jumper herself and nail it. It's good work. She's got 10 points now. In fact, she's got 8 points. There's Jasmine Busko. Looking to become the second Canadian to hit double figures in this game behind Howell. Oh, that's a beauty. Lee Yonglin with that. Fantastic shot. her first points of the game. Now, you can see a differential of about 3 seconds between the shot and the game clock as we wind out this second quarter. Buzzco trying to use up as much time as she can. Parchment, good hands to pick that one up. Sword salvages it. Did pretty well from there to actually get a shot away, and unfortunately didn't hit the rim, which means time expired. So that's the end of the half. Very good one for Canada, and they have a big lead over the Chinese team at the half. They're up by 55-26. Stay with us here on FIBA Basketball's YouTube channel. We'll have the second half coming up for you very soon.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
Isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday. This is now.
Feel our presence, built on strength and drive.
Not rising, we are arriving. Not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot. Earned. Taken. Undeniable.
The future, it's already here.
Forged in sweat, ruled by queens. When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Education, health, justice. We sometimes take these simple things for granted. They're not common for all of us. We are all born on the same planet, but not with the same opportunities.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are one. We are all on the same team. Let's convince those who never thought they would do it that they can. We can. Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
This isn't a moment. It's a time unlike any before.
It's not a request, not a maybe, not a someday.
This is now.
Feel our presence, built on strength
And drive, not rising. We are arriving, not hoping, but owning.
This isn't a moment, it's movement. Constant, relentless.
Every cut, every pass, every shot. Earned, taken,
Undeniable. The future, it's already here.
forged in sweat,
ruled by queens.
When we move, the whole game shifts.
And we're unstoppable in all directions. We own the game.
Well, 55-26 it is. Thank you for staying with us here on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel. First Group B match. It's Canada up over China. Canada outscoring China in that second quarter, 23 points to 18. So a much better quarter by the Chinese team after they were outscored by 24 points in that first quarter. So Coach Wang Guaji will be much happier about that, as they improve their performance both offensively and defensively in that second quarter. It's still a long way back against this crack Canadian team who are shooting the ball at 50%. Avery Howell has 15 points. Jasmine Basco has 10 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Silas Sword, 7 points and 5 rebounds. And Sarah Parchment's got 7 points as well. And the leading scorer for China is Wang Xiaoxin, and she has 7 points. She's the number 8, and she's also grabbed 3 rebounds as well. Remember, this is the final match in Group B for these two teams. If Canada, if they can go on and secure victory, they will finish top of Pool B. And they will end up playing the 4th place team in Group A in the round of 16, which at this stage is likely to be the Korean team. But we'll see. They still have one more match to play in their group. China are likely to play the United States in the round of 16. But again, we just have to wait for a couple more results for that to be confirmed. But let's get this third quarter underway. Here we go. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup for women here in Czechia. Thank you for joining us. Canada up 55-26 over China. Canada looking to make a hot start, just like they did in the first half. And not to be this time, and here comes China. Looking to capitalise here is Ran, who has 5 points, all 5 points from the free throw line. Lee with that shot. Rebounded nicely by Nyawabi. And here comes Canada through Basco. Parchment. Basco again. What a move here on Lee. Oh, full pass. Nicely anticipated, and away goes Lee. And she's going to lay in 2 more for China. So first points of the second half go to the Chinese team. Nice job. Don't forget to go to the official website here of the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup. Voting is now open, by the way, for the MVP, and maybe Silas Swords might be getting your vote. She certainly had a strong performance in this game for Canada. Now, here's Ran. She gets her first field goal of the game right there. Nicely finished too. All the players are available to be voted for there. The MVP, just go to FIBA.basketball. Follow your nose to the official website, where you're going to get all sorts of information like stats and standings, results, of course, highlights. As I touched on, you can vote for the MVP as well. So foul on Avery Howell, who's the leading scorer in the game, the number 23. She's got 15 points. And she's got a visit to the free throw line for the first time in the game here. And Howell can do it all, can't she? 6 from 8 from the field, 3 from 5 from three-point line, and now she's nailing free throws too. Having a very good game as Howell, and now she's up to 17 points. Coach Marlo Davis be very happy. Beautiful push there from China, and that's great stuff from them. Wonderful finish there from Li Yuxian. And she's got 6 points. China actually outscoring the Canadians in this quarter, 6-4 so far. Had 2 minutes of play. 6-all now with that jump shot from Buzzco. Here come China again, just looking to up the pace a little bit here. Seems to be working for them okay, but Swords is back to complete the rebound that time for Canada. Now Buzzco. Swords again. Oh, too easy. No, Swords. Missing a good opportunity of 2 points there, but she hustled really well. Silas Swords again. 4 on the shot clock. Well, that's a lucky bounce there for China, but they have it. Shoot. Feng Wei shoot. Now Han. Ran has it. Ran for 3. She's away there, and we've got an incident off the ball there. And it looks like an illegal screen, and it's going to be Liang who concedes the foul. There's Silas Swords. And now we'll get a look at Rachel, or rather at Brooke McLeod. Brooke McLeod, the youngest of the Canadian players at this tournament. She's just 17. Buzzco back to McLeod. Buzzco again. Nice feed. 3-second violation here. No, it was a foul. There's the little reach in there by that Chinese player. So Kocha Ran is going to concede the foul, get her second foul of the game. Swords for Canada. Buzzco for 3. Rebounded by McLeod. Tough rebound taken by Okoko there. And no foul picked up by the officials there, so it's going to be Chinese ball. So well done to the Chinese team. They've certainly lifted their effort in both offense and defense. And just as I say that, they throw the ball away like that. Oh, that's heartbreaking. A bit of a coach killer, that one. Xu Feng Wei ended up going in the opposite direction to where the ball was being thrown. So Canada get possession from the same spot. Buzzco to inbound it. Swords has lost it. Liang, nice steal. And here comes China. Nice finish by Ran. That's a lovely fast break by China. They are holding their own here against Canada in this third quarter. A little bit more of a test for the Canadian team after things came pretty easy for them, particularly in the first quarter, as Swords wants to find space down that left channel again, and it's a good job to pull up that time and nail the jumper. Run. Get that screen from Liang, and there's a little foul, and pretty easy one for the officials to pick up there. Rachel Okoko is going to pick that one up. Okoko goes to Penn State in Pennsylvania. She's about to start there. So Ran back to the line. She is perfect from the free throw line in this game. 5 from 5. Probably just put the jinx on her. Yes, I did. Always happens at least once a game. The old commentator's curse. Here's Ran. I swear it's like the players listen sometimes to us. So Ran coming good after a slow start. She's the first Chinese player to hit double figures. Almost turned over. In fact, it's been turned over back again to Canada. Now they push the ball. Howell for 3. She's away with that one. Oh, lovely offensive rebound by Parchment, who puts it in for Canada. That's good work. Back to a 30-point lead for the Canadian team. China has certainly upped the pace. That seems to have come off that Canadian player. going to be Chinese ball. Biggest lead of the game has been 33 points. And so far, this quarter's been very tight. 10-9 in favour of the Canadian team. So China more than holding their own in this third quarter. Liang, she's nailed that one. It's back to the form we saw from her earlier on in the game. She's got 8 points. Liang had only been going at 3 points per game before this match here at the tournament. So she's far exceeded that this time. That's a lovely pass back from Parchment down to Howell, and Howell nails the 3. 20 points for Avery Howell. She has got it zoned in this game. Travel violation against Du Siyu. Yep. So Cloud back out of the game, and here comes Yitch back in. Buzzco. It's Makia. Back to Buzzco again. Parchment wanting the roll away. Can't get it that time. Buzzco, lovely. No, can't finish. Liang almost losing it. Parchment, good stuff from her. And here's Makia. Can't nail it. And away comes Ran, pushing the ball down court beautifully. And there is an offensive foul being called against Du. There's the contact by Yitch. It was just unfortunate, really, from Du. Not deliberate, it seemed, or anything, but of course anything to the face like that, and the officials are all over it. I do a little unlucky there, but fortunately it's just her first foul. So Holloway back out there now for Canada. Howell, I wondered if she was going to put up another 3 there, not to be. Parchment, she's already nailed a 3 in this game. Can't get that one. That's fantastic rebounding from Makia. She's got 7 points. Run back out there now. Holloway watching her like a hawk. Du for 3. Oh, Parchment gets a bit of friendly fire there from Makia. He powers down court now. There's the pass to Avery Howell, who's fouled by Ran. Good push of the ball by Makia. Ran will sit out of the game. She's just picked up her 3rd foul. She's going to sit out now with 10 points and 6 rebounds, 2 assists. She's still there for the meantime, but I'm sure she'll be substituted after these free throws. Avery Howell goes to the line, and quite a game she's having. Still with 3:30 to play in this quarter. Well, she misses a free throw, so she stays on 21 points. And Rana's going to keep playing on 3 fouls. Interesting call there by Coach Wang. Howell's got the steal. Holloway up there with her, but Howell is foul driving for that layup. Let's see who pick up this foul. Likely to go there on Wang, number 8. Yes, it is. That's her first foul. Howell it is at the free throw line again. Two from 2 from that visit for Avery Howell, 23 points. Shooting the ball at 70%, 7 from 10, 4 from 7 from 3-point range, 4 from 5 free throws. Great shooting performance from Howell. He's going to take a breather for the meantime. Marlo Davis continues this policy of his to give all of his players some really good minutes here. Most minutes for any player is Howell with 16. Makia with the rebound. All the way here. Not this time for Yitch. Holloway for three, can't nail it. And Yitch has got it back. Now Swords. 6 on the shot clock for Canada. Here's Holloway. Swords will have to put up the three. Yitch with those long arms. Swords again for three. Yeah. Silas Swords. 14 points for the Paris Olympian. One for China. Now Shu. Shu trying to squeeze between those two defenders. Shot clock down to 5 for China. Du putting up the three. She's away with that one. Yitch has it. Canada looking to end this quarter strong. Holloway. Banks it in nicely there, Mila Holloway. She's got 8. Here is China coming forward again. Liang. 3 ball goes up this time. Short this time from Shu. And here comes Swords again. Canada feel like they might finish this quarter very strong here. Holloway. Parchment with the offensive rebound and 2 points for Sarah Parchment. She becomes the 4th player from the Canadian lineup now to hit double figures. She's got 11 points. The other 3 in double figures. Buzzco with 12. Swords with 14 and Howell way ahead on 23. Wang now for China. Oh yeah, nice. From Wang, she's got 9 points. That was lovely stuff from her. And China giving a fairly good account of themselves in this quarter. Parchment for 3. She's away this time. China have got it back again though. See if they can cook up another score here in these last 20 seconds. Du. Shu. Away with that one. Canada now probably going to set themselves for the last shot. Silas Swords. Points and turnovers very healthy in favour of Canada, as most statistical categories are in this game. They've really finished strongly in this third quarter as we see the 3 from Swords. On the buzzer, she is all class. Silas Swords. What a gem to finish. And that is how to do it from Canada as they decisively head into the 4th. 83-39 in front. Well, the fourth quarter not far from starting here between Canada and China. Canada ended up outscoring China in that third quarter 28-13. It was pretty close for a little while there, but teams are going basket for basket, but Canada really pulled away in the latter stages. Fourth quarter underway. I hope you're enjoying the coverage here at the Under-19 Women's Basketball World Cup here in Brno in Czechia. We're inside the Stades Arena Vadova, and I hope you're enjoying the coverage here of this Group B clash. It's the final clash between these two teams in the pool play before the round of 16. Canada looking to lock up top spot in Pool B, and China, if they are defeated, they will finish in fourth place. Here is Makia. Out to Yitch. Let's finish that move strongly, which she does. Yitch has got 6 points. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at NextGenHoops. Love you to join the community, as I'm sure we will like you to do on YouTube as well. Just to subscribe to one of those 3 tiers on offer: Rookie, Starter, or MVP. Each tier is going to unlock exclusive content. And the higher tier you go, the more content you get. You get access to our dedicated Discord server as well. And you've got a good choice of content to access on either of those 3 tiers. So subscribe today here at FIBA Basketball's YouTube channel and join the 3 million others who have. Canada with that opening basket of the fourth quarter. That's a slick move from Buzzco right there. 14 points for her. A strong move, but just couldn't quite time the shot there, Shu. And here comes Buzzco once again. Really accelerating and blocked this time by Shu. Good work from Peileen Shu. A reminder that the Chinese team can play some hoops as well. Touched on this earlier though, but all of these players that you're seeing on court at the moment are eligible to play or get the MVP award, which we'll tell you about in just a moment. And the timeout is called on the floor with Canada up 87-39. So off the timeout, just reminding you again, the official website of this tournament, FIBA.basketball, and the MVP voting is underway. And I tell you what, Avery Howell is going to be a contender as MVP in this tournament. If she keeps shooting the ball like that, she's got 26 points now. 6 3-pointers in the game for Avery Howell. Speaking of threes, there is Zhu nailing one. That's China's 4th 3-pointer in the game. They're 4 from 18. Canada are 12 from 28. Outstanding percentage now as Marquia joining the party. She is another triple for Canada. That's her 2nd of the game. It's extraordinary outside shooting from Canada. They're shooting the ball all up at 49.32%. 44% from the 3-point line. Just an all got all bases covered. They're all got a very good all-round team. A number of their players got outside shots. Their guards drive nicely into the paint. Busy on the board. Silas Sword's getting close to a double-double, in fact, folks. 17 points and 9 rebounds now. Buzzco and Holloway do a very good job of running the team from the point. Here's Buzzco. Offensive rebound there taken by Tali. And there's going to be a foul. So 2 free throws coming up here for Mary Grace Tali. Yeah, just love the fact that we've seen good minutes played by all of the Canadian players. Tali is the one with the fewest number of minutes, but even she has been on for 7 minutes. So Marlo Davis giving all of his players excellent court time in this game, but not overworking them. He knows that there are bigger challenges to come with the round of 16 coming up for both teams at the conclusion of this game. They'll be back in action tomorrow for that knockout phase. And of course, all the matches live, of course, here on FIBA Basketball's YouTube channel. And speaking of the MVP, I touched on Avery Howell, certainly the MVP in this game, arguably. There is a link to the MVP page on the official website on our YouTube channel. Just have a little hunt for that and get in there. I know one of the Hungarian players is leading the MVP at the moment. And there's a shot clock violation for China. Brooke McLeod is going to inbound it. 17-year-old, youngest player in the Canadian team. Another sub being made by China. Just a slight delay as Buzzco brings the ball forward again for Canada in this last quarter. Canada have cracked 100 against Nigeria. They finished with 113 points. Certainly on target to crack 100 in this game. Lovely offensive rebound there from McLeod. And Buzzco can't nail that. And that's going to be a jump ball, it seems. Good looks there for Canada, not able to nail either of those ones on that occasion. So Tali's going to check out of the game again. Zhang back in there for China. He's going to inbound it. It's going to be Canadian possession. McLeod. Lovely passing, Leung. That's a good pass. Those baskets are ones I'm sure the Canadians want to nail in the big games coming. Coco missing that one. China losing possession out of court. Going to be Canada's possession. So Avery Howell with 26 points. Silas Swords with 17. Buzzco up to 14. And Makia on 10. Parchment on 11. Leading scorer for China is Ran. Kocha Ran, number 1 with 10 points. Not on court at the moment. Stood on the baseline there. Did Brooke McLeod. So another turnover goes against Canada. In fact, no, it is a foul. So Lee Yongling picks up the foul. Makia. Fade away short this time. Here is Ran back out there now. Big push in this last quarter for China. Ran again. Trying to get that screen off Liang. Liang can't get the offensive rebound. It's taken nicely there by Canada. And a Coco with that rebound. Nakia. Holloway back to, well, Holloway's got it now from Leung. A nice drive to the basket again. A miss there, but good work from Rachel Akoko with the and one. Coco with just her 4th point of the game, 3 rebounds. Good work from her. It was good commitment to the cause there from her. Tali coming back into the game after a short break, so too Silas Swords. She needs 1 rebound for a double-double. Coco completes the 3-point play. Canada edge closer to 100 points. Still 5:24 to play in the 4th. See the confidence in the Canadian team. They've navigated their way through pool play, group play very well. And there's a travel violation mid-court. That's unfortunate for China. Well, let's see if the Canadians can bring up 100 in style here. Holloway. Here's Leung. Tip back to Leung. Holloway again. Swords. There's Silas Swords bringing up the 100 for Canada. 20 points now for Swords. She is an outstanding outside shooter. 4 from 6 from 3-point line now. 9 3-pointers between her and Howell in the game. She finished there from Ran. She's got 12 for China. Holloway, Tali, and now Leung. Canada's passing by and large has been superb through the game. Nice and tight and accurate. 6 on the shot clock here for Mila Holloway. And she's just lost it out of court. "34 games for Michigan, University of Michigan in her freshman year. 10 points per game for that college, and she's about to begin her sophomore year very soon. Nice pass. It's good work, and Liang's open, wide open for 2 points, which she gratefully accepts. She's got 10 in the game. Still working hard, China, in these last 4 minutes. So Canada, with this victory, are going to confirm top spot in this group. Nigeria and Portugal are the other 2 teams in this group. Holloway right on the buzzer. Bonus 3 almost there for Mila Holloway. So Canada likely to play Korea in the round of 16. 4th place team in Group A, and China are more than likely to head to a match against the United States in their round of 16 match. This run again, she's a good player, very good player. 14 points for her. 7 rebounds in the game for her as well, and 2 assists. Fine all-round player. She was excellent against Portugal as well, and now here's Holloway. Nice dish. And nicely finished there by Nwabi. Ife Nwabi. Those are her first 2 points of the contest, in fact. Just 2 players for Canada haven't scored now. Leung and McLeod, the only 2 not to have scored. Nwabi again, now to Holloway. Here's Yitch. She's all action, isn't she, Yitch? Yedying Yitch. University of Florida she is heading to. Yitch up to 6 points in the game now. 2:10 left as Ran tries to find space again, can't do so, and Zhang helps herself to 2 on the offensive rebound. She gets her first 2 points of the game. Holloway almost lost the ball. Leon. Here's Tali. Nice finish there from Tali. That's excellent work, Marty Grace Tali. She nailed that one. Nice and aggressive. Nice and strong to the basket. Got up between those two players and finished the job nicely. Tali up to 4 points. Bit of pressure down court 2 now for China to contend with. Tight man-to-man marking again by the Canadians. There's going to be a holding foul there on Tali. So that foul on Li Yuxian. She had a very good game in the first match against Nigeria. Wasn't so effective against Portugal, so saw her game average drop back to 14 points per game. And she's got 8 in this game. Trying to get back to her best again. Score at 3/4 times, 83-39. So again, China able to score a bit more in this quarter. They're outscored 26-13 so far. There's Yich, beautiful pass to Tali. Yich gets it back to Tali. And we've basically seen the same shot again twice over there. So going to be Canadian possession. Referees have ruled that's come off a Chinese player. Just 1:18 to play. Canada closing in on their 3rd straight victory here in Group B. A very comfortable, all 3 matches have been very comfortable for them on the scoreboard. They beat Portugal by 39 points. They beat Nigeria by a lot more than that. 71 points. And they're going to beat China comfortably as well by more than 50. Now, Parchment can't quite nail that one. She's in some heavy traffic there. Nice spin move, though, by Sarah Parchment. She's a good player as well. University of Illinois have got a good player, good prospect coming to their college at the end of this tournament in Sarah Parchment. It's 12 points for her with that free throw, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals as well for Sarah Parchment. Final round game from her. .49 seconds to play. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at NextGenHoops. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube membership program here at FIBA Basketball. We've got 3 tiers there for you to choose from. Rookie, Starter and MVP. Subscribe today. And while you're at it, look for the link which will take you to the MVP voting for this tournament on our official website at FIBA.basketball, where you'll get a lot more information as well, like stats, games, standings, matches to come, and news and highlights as well. Sarah Parchment back at the free throw line here. A couple more free throws for her. She's been perfect from the free throw line in this game. She's 4 from 4. Canada have only missed 4 free throws in the contest as well. They're 14 from 18, but their three-point shooting has been outstanding. 15 from 34. Really good effort. Now here's a turnover, and here comes Canada. Nice pass into Parchment, and there's 2 more for Sarah Parchment, dominating the scoring at the end of this game. As Canada crack 115 points. That's 2 points higher than they scored against Nigeria. Game over, and it's Canada with a most comfortable victory against China, and Canada look a force here at the Under-19 World Cup. 3 big wins in Group B, and they're going into the round of 16 with a lot of confidence. China are going to head into their round of 16 with no victories. Final score here at the Starters Arena Vadova was 115-52. The Canadians prevail. Well, all round, Canada were just too strong, too good, too clinical, as they say, and just too classy, their players. Good all-round team. Look to have a very well-balanced squad with 12 excellent players. Any of them could start, but these stats will tell a story. 3-pointers in particular, 15 from 34. Brilliant effort. Free throws and 2-pointers solid. Overall, Canada shot the ball at 47.78%, and China were down on 34.5%. Big rebounding advantage to Canada. Same with assists and turnovers as well. They only turned over the ball 8 times in the game. That's a great effort from Canada. What about Avery Howell? 26 points, shooting the ball at 73%. Swords finished with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Didn't quite get the double-double. And for Ran and Liang, they had good games, both getting into double figures. So there we are. That wraps it up. Just a reminder here as we check out the highlights here of the fourth quarter, to once again subscribe here on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel to unlock exclusive content, enjoy member-only videos, access the dedicated Discord server, get more perks. You got 1 of 3 tiers to pick from: Rookie, Starter, and MVP. So pick your tier and join the growing community today. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and X at NextGen Hoops. And don't forget to go to the official website as well, FIBA.basketball, to check out all the stats, matches to come, all the news and highlights, and vote for the MVP of the World Cup. Make your pick. Cast your vote by heading to the official website. And if you struggle to find it, there is a link there on our YouTube channel. Good all-round effort by China, just not in the same class as the Canadian team as they ran away with this game. Final score again, Canada 115, China 52. Thanks for watching this match here at the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Czechia 2025.